And the best example, if you ever get invited to a wedding from someone from the subcontinent, India, Mumbai, go. Short wedding, 10 to 12 day celebration. 400 people is a small wedding in India. And one of the judges at a conference, we were discussing wedding ceremonies, and Judge, why do you think the ceremonies are so short? And I didn't have an answer except to say, well, it's probably the yin and yang of life. Short ceremony, lifetime of love and happiness. And I suppose that's as good an example and a good an answer as you're ever going to find. So since you have joined hands, we're about to start on the ride of your life. We are gathered this day, the 17th day of June, 2022, in the city of Atlanta, Georgia, to join in the bonds of lawful matrimony, this man, Colton Lawrence Folks, and this woman, Alexandra Lauren Foss. This is a great day for the two of you. This is the first day of the rest of your lives together as a family. Think about it. You started this morning a collection of individuals. You retire this evening one family. The sun is shining brightly today. It is a gorgeous spring afternoon. I know the sun is shining in your hearts. And all of us who are here, but those who are not here, but are here in spirit and memory, wish you all the love, joy, and happiness that life has to offer. Now, fortunately for the two of you, I'm not going to give you a long speech and a lot of advice. The only advice I would give you is whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Obviously, it works very, very well. But I do have one word of suggestion, a word you probably have heard before. Just something to think about as you begin your new life together. And the word I would like you to consider is communicate. We live in a magical age. We can talk to each other across the globe in an instant. In our own lifetime, we've gone from radio, television, internet, satellite, instant messaging, Snapchat, Facebook, TikTok. Well, who knows what the next invention is going to be. And yet, in spite of all this advancing technology, sometimes we forget to talk to the ones with whom we're closest. Now, obviously, the two of you are very close and have very much in common, otherwise you wouldn't be standing here. But you also have some differences. And if you stop and think on occasion, those differences can be a great source of strength. As you stand here together on this wonderful afternoon, nobody knows what the future will bring. The road that is before you is somewhat unknown. Like many roads, it may have twists and curves, and no doubt, like other couples, you may encounter situations and problems you have not anticipated today. Working together, you can find solutions to those problems that neither one of you could ever reach on your own. But you'll never get anywhere to find those solutions unless you talk to each other, unless you communicate. Now, of course, this doesn't mean you'll see eye to eye on everything. Every couple has disagreements. It's normal, to be expected. A lot of people think it's healthy. After all, it would be something of a dull world in which to live if everybody thought about everything the same way all the time. So if you have disagreements, do not be overly concerned. Let's try to disagree without being too disagreeable. Remember, the person holding your hand right now, that's your best friend in the whole world. Your lover, your lifelong companion, someone who has your best interest at heart. Someone who many times thinks more of you than you do of your own self. So tell that special someone every day how much you love them, more than once if the mood strikes. You won't grow tired of saying it, and you won't grow tired of hearing it either. Now, you may have grown tired of hearing from me, so I have some very special and very important questions I need to ask each of you. Colton, if you'll take the ring that you brought for your bride.
A ring bearer.
And place it on Alexandra's left hand on her fourth finger. And repeat after me. With this ring, I take you, Alexandra Lauren, as my lawful wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, in sickness and in health, for richer or poor, until death do us part. Alexandra, if you'll take the ring that you brought for your betrothed, And likewise place it on Colton's left hand on his fourth finger, also the hand closest to the heart, and repeat after me. With this ring, I take you, Colton Lawrence, as my lawful husband, to have and to hold, from this day forward, in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, for better or worse, until death do us part. If you'll join hands once again, let me ask you among those assembled, you Colton Lawrence folks take Alexandra Lawrence Foss here by your side as your lawful wife. Do you promise to love her, to honor her, to cherish her, forsaking all others until death do you part? And do you, Alexandra Lawrence Foss, take Colton Lawrence folks here by your side as your lawful husband? Do you promise to love him, to honor him, to cherish him, forsaking all others until death do you part?
I do.
Having satisfied myself that the two of you understand the nature of the vows you've exchanged, and most importantly, that the love that you have in your hearts for each other is real and genuine, it is my pleasure and privilege, based on the authority vested in me as a judge of the Atlanta Municipal Court, to declare that on this day I've joined the two of you lawfully as husband and wife, and I so do declare and pronounce you married. Congratulations, and kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to hand her your flowers. For the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Colton Lawrence folks, congratulations.
There's champagne inside if you want to come and get it.
Cheers.
You know, the nicest thing about weddings, I get to kiss married women.
Thank you.
Mazel
Thank
tov.
you.
Look at this beautiful couple. There you go.